Hello, friends. Thank you for listening to me. I would like to take this opportunity to talk to you about my work, which I call as Create Your Game Inside Out. While I have published quite a few posts and some videos, you might be interested in knowing, is there a conceptual overview to the work? Is there a framework that ties all the threads together? Is there a master key by which one can make sense for oneself? So here is an attempt to do that exactly. Let's begin. I believe we all operate within a box of understanding that shapes our reality. When we shift our understanding, our reality changes accordingly. It is a good idea to start by looking at some fundamental truths. Because as they say, if you wish to move forward, you need to go backwards. Or in other words, if you wish to make a very tall, strong building, it needs to stand on a solid foundation. So what is the first cause of all phenomena? What is that one fundamental truth on which everything stands? It has been called by many names. It is the underlying substratum, a field of energy, which is devoid of all qualities and hence is able to give birth to all the qualities. It is a place, actually no place, where all the laws of science break down. It is something from which everything emerges. Just like a full tree with branches, leaves, emerges from a single seed. It is something to which everything is connected, where the whole is more than the sum of the parts. Just like the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle come together to create a larger and different picture. It is the highest intelligence, a creative force that expresses itself through all the diversity we see around us. In fact, the universe and we are an expression of that. Everything we will be examining going forward bases this foundational truth. You need to not only understand it intellectually, but you have to try to reflect on it, observe it for yourself, and believe in it. We humans are quite unique compared to the rest of the universe. While we are also an expression of that same force, but we are in some ways the highest creation of that force. We are conscious beings with the ability to reflect and use free will. And not only that, but we are also conditioned by our environment. Which means we humans have a reality that is subjective. It is asymmetric. There is no one single objective reality that exists outside us. You might have heard of the terms Maya or quantum mechanics, or you would have seen in your own practical experience where no two people sometimes agree to the same thing. Hence, what it means is that what we perceive is very different and according to which we act differently. This is something similar to the story that we would have heard of the blind man and the elephant, where each of that person saw the elephant in his own way. If this is the case, then it raises a question for all of us. What box am I operating in? What box is defining me? I believe we can answer this question by raising our understanding. When we raise our understanding, we gain clarity. With clarity comes conviction, and with conviction comes the courage to take the right actions, which is our unique truth. So let's summarize what has been said till now. First, there is a force that operates. It cannot be seen, but everything is an expression of that force, including us. Second, each one of us has a very unique reality and a unique truth. And it is for us to understand our unique truth. Because when we do that, our ability to succeed and contribute goes up manifold. Here is one way to understand ourselves. Imagine you are the sum of your construct, context, and choices. You can call them the 3 C's. The first C, construct, means that everything has a unique psychology or a unique disposition, or you can call it a unique intention or desire. In science, we would call it the fundamental frequency. It is this frequency which would make a trumpet sound like a trumpet. This unique disposition, which is upstream, leads to multiple effects downstream. And in that process, it unlocks a unique value chain. Let me try and explain to you with an example. The Earth has an axis tilt of 23.5 degrees. You must have studied this in school. It is because of this tilt that the seasons are created. And with the creation of seasons, there is a temperature variation. This temperature variation creates ocean currents, which leads to photosynthetic oxygen production, and which in turn leads to the birth of complex life on Earth. So you can see that the unique property of the tilt has a massive consequence downstream. The second element of the construct is that everything is an intelligent design. We are factory fitted for a purpose. We are self-sufficient. We are made up of intelligent parts, and we are at the same time part of a larger intelligent system.